Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to be playing more The Thorns by Everium. So last off, we left off on chapter 3, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, chapter 3. And, God, I'm going to try to do the voices today because, I'm an idiot. I might as well try to see if I can do them. If I can't, then, oh well. I felt a little bit enthusiastic today, so let's see if it works. Also, I'm only doing one chapter today because last time I figured out that chapter 1 and 2 took an hour and 7 minutes, and I'm not gonna try to record for that long again. So without any further ado, let's begin this long ass story about Squidward and this motherfucking main character who has fucking reasons for brain. Alright, servant. Clara, Mrs. Quiller requests your presence in her room. Presence is crazy. Hearing my name, I was instantly transported back to the conversation we had just shared, and my curiosity piqued. The memory of a request and errand needing my assistance surfaced in my thoughts. Should I use space? Or should I use the... I'll use space. Setting aside the cleaning supplies, I hurried to Olivia's quarters, recognizing the urgency in her tone and responding with a decisive knock upon the door. I wonder how many chapters there are in this, This honestly really good game. Come in, Olivia says. Oh yeah, Olivia, that girl. So God, this is like one of the only two figures we've seen in this entire damn scenario. Papers still littered the room, a testament to the ongoing task of organization that Olivia diligently undertook. The mere words, it felt like a growing weight in my chest, forcing me to interrupt the symphony of rustling paper and finally making myself known. Good morning, Mrs. Quiller. Clara, you're here. I thought it might be someone else. Olivia reached into her arms and retrieved a pair of papers. These letters note down the symptoms of illness. Please be careful not to lose them. Certainly, I will be cautious. Olivia confirmed she would call me once the carriage arrived tomorrow, including a map for good measure. Her tone has left me speechless, making my worries shared with Edward the previous day seem utterly trivial. I apologize for the urgency, but precision is crucial since Lord will be relying on those medications. So don't forget to obtain the medications directions from the doctor. Yes, I'll ensure to get them. After carefully folding the paper, I tucked it secretly into my front pocket. Oh, securely. I was also saying, why are you secure? You tucking it secretly, bro? You're right in front of her. In the midst of my actions, Olivia's voice appears the air, carrying the weight of a sudden recollection. By the way, Clara, whispers have reached me of you spending much time with the young Lord. Is there any truth to that? Oh no, of course not. Though Bruce seemed to buy my act, Olivia's discerning eyes revealed the truth beneath the surface. A skeptical frown creased Olivia's features, communicating her disbelief without a single spoken word. I have my own suspicions. Now I know where to place them. Damn, I'll go to silence. Well, I don't blame you. Lord Squidward is a wily man. He seemed innocent. Her words caused me considerable distress, prompting me to attempt a defense. Unfortunately, my discontent failed to elicit any response from Olivia. And with that innocence of his, he managed to make 13 servants quit their jobs. Dude, how does someone make 13 people quit their own job, Like, bro has to be the like, bro must have done something absolutely mischievous in order to accomplish that, bro. God damn. I have a duty to protect the servants, and that includes you, Olivia says. You'll have to keep in mind that everything I say, even if it seems harsh, is to keep you safe. Yeah, understood, ma'am. And then she leaves. A sigh escaped my lips as I pushed open the door and stepped into the hallway. My head throbbed with a dull ache, a physical echo of the turmoil brewing within me. I'm stuttering like a motherfucker. If Edward truly is what Olivia claims, then what has been his motive in engaging with me all this time? Oh boy, I wonder too. But the headache quickly faded, leaving no trace on my present self. Who was I fooling? I was once Lady James's fury maid, a rebel punished tenfold, but forever proud. Or at least that's who I was before I came here. Being bold in words is simpler than putting it into action. The recent warnings echoed in my mind. Oh, mostly about your tenure, of course. We've even placed a friendly wager amongst ourselves just how long you last before throwing in a towel. Oh yeah, that was the conversation we had earlier with the fucking Thorns. But better watch your step with Lord Squidward. No nattering, that's the rule. That was another conversation with Bruce. Claire, I would do the protect the servants like Lizzie. That was the other conversation with Olivia. God damn, bro. They're essentially telling me to avoid Squidward like the plague, but he's not exactly someone I could easily dismiss. Ignoring him altogether isn't a possibility. After all, he's my employer. I must say, the suggestion that I simply disregard my employer is quite perplexing. It seems they've lost touch with the realities of the workplace. With a heaving sigh, I continue wiping down the tombstone. The more I think about it, the more I doubt. It's getting way too complicated. Here's the motherfucker. I almost totally asked for God that, you know, can't view that shit. Hold on. Preferences. All the way fucking down. Said I forgot. Everything else could be like as blastful as possible. Actually, maybe not as blastful as possible. Like this. I think that's good. Yeah. It's getting complicated. Squidward says. I'm not reading that entirely, bro. I'm not reading the fucking scream entirely, bro. It's way too late for that. I mean, I guess, escape my lips as I flung the mopping cloth at Edward. With precise ease, he snagged it out of thin air as if he anticipated my outburst. I hesitated, unsure whether to commend his reflexes, honed after the countless days of dodging my impromptu projectiles. I really should think. Man, imagine picking like a different game. Like an actual, like an RPG type one. That would be nice. But this one's better, honestly. Locked in a wordless duel, our eyes met and Edward's face gradually flushed a deep crimson. Why are you staring at me like that? I think my brain has been addled by what people have been saying. By who? Me? Including you two. Though the blame primarily rested on others' shoulders, I mused inwardly. My gaze remained fixed on Squidward's eyes. I peered into his eyes, searching for a trace of the villain they claimed he was. Yet his eyes held no hint of malice, only a tinge of exhaustion. Despite the warnings of others, I could not bring myself to treat Edward with disdain. With a timid glance around, I began narrating the events that had unfolded. Oh, she said the whole thing. God damn, bro. I saw that Edward's face as ashen. I wonder how long it took. His features etched with a profound sense of gravity. Did they really say that about me? That I'm the deranged bastard who forced those 13 people whole out. Even though I can't prove it, I'm telling the truth. I didn't mean to imply you were lying to Clara. I trust your word. It's just, I'm a bit perplexed as to why Olivia would circulate such rumors about me. Edward paused, his eyes meeting mine with his steely determination to spoke volumes. This is turning more and more into like some type of Wattpad writing, whatever. Claire, there's something that I'd like to show you. Would you be willing to meet me at the mausoleum tonight? Tonight? If this request makes you uncomfortable, just let me know and I will drop the matter entirely. The echo of Olivia's disapproval lingered in my mind as a reminder of the trust I had betrayed. Yet, oh my god, bro, my voice is cracked. Yet it was desperate expression to pierce through my defenses, making me question my resolve. Should I trust him and break the rules? Oh, finally, another one, bro. Holy shit. Yeah, I'll break the rules. Remember, I'm picking every single bad option here. I don't give a fuck, bro. If you ask me, the answer is undeniably a resounding yes. In a rather peculiar turn of events, I am convinced that the Squidward I encountered was a man of profound authenticity. You know what I mean. What can I do for you? Squidward's eyes widened in astonishment as he grasped the implication behind my question. God damn. His jaw clenched tightly, attempting to suppress a surge of emotion. He then methodically outlined the plan. The plan? What the fuck? I mean, I get like there's a whole set of rules, but damn, bro. What do you mean type of plan? There's like night watchers and shit. All you have to do is just like, I don't know, avoid them. Do some like ninjutsu shit. Let us meet here at midnight. Wow, what a plan. With a gentle press, he placed his pocket watch in my palm, his eyes filled with silent promise. My fingers traced the contours of the watch's lid, and I nodded in understanding. The task was simple enough. The rules of this manner are not definitive. Despite my transgressions, Olivia's forbearance hints at a measure of flexibility. Perhaps that's why I'm still allowed to remain in this manner, and even converse with Squidward once more today. Besides, I can recall the employees' handbooks' mention of night watchmen. There we go. Just assure that the quarters pose no true threat. And when a suddenly feeling crept into my heart, I could swiftly retreat to the safety of my room. And dude, is she really thinking about all this? What, Squidward over here is fucking standing, like right beside her? God damn, bro, holy fuck. This would be more better if it was like a conversation or something. But damn. Just thinking about this in pure silence, in a mausoleum of all places. And if against all odds my daring escapade failed, I could always resort to begging Lady Jane for her favor once more. With a reckless glint in my eyes, I met Squidward's gaze. And scene. With a furtive glance at my pocket watch, I grasped the doorknob, my fingers trembling slightly. Oh, God. I mean, at least they cut to it immediately, honestly. But the hinges generally what the hell? Oh, okay. I thought it meant fingers. I thought it said fingers. It said fingers generously oiled. Like the fuck? But the hinges generously oiled. We yielded to my touch without a single creak, allowing the door to open silently. The door to empty rooms needs to be opened, but I'll make an exception this time. The weight of 4 transgressions pressed down on me, each one a stone in my heart. The air crackled with the potential for expulsion, a fearsome storm brewing. However, a defiant spirit, a glimmering candle in the darkness, ignited within me. With a weary sigh, I slipped out, the door closing with this final thud, leaving my actions to be judged by the uncertain hand of fate. I don't know why I keep slurring my words. From the vantage point of the master bedroom window, the mausoleum stood unmissable. This meant its presence dominated the landscape directly opposite the servants' quarters. With the urgency of a fugitive, I sprinted across the first floor corridor, the feeling of a thief clinging to my skin. Honestly, the writing is actually really good, I ain't gonna lie. No matter how much fancy words there are, it actually is really good. My heart pounded in my chest, each footstep echoing the stillness. Every shadow held the potential danger, and I was primed to vanish into the darkness at a moment's notice. Yet the anticipated encounter never materialized. The profound silence that shrouded the manor house instilled a sense of unease, making me question the presence of any night watchman altogether. Why would you fucking ask that out loud, dog? Is anyone here? Like, what are you doing? Dude, just go to the mausoleum. It's midnight by this point, I would hope. With a murmured word clearly audible, I stepped out into the courtyard. The stillness of the night was shut out. It's really beautiful, by the way. The stillness of the night was shut out by the sudden intrusion of an orange glow, slowly but steadily approaching. I retreated into the shadows of the trees, peeking cautiously from behind a sturdy trunk. If anyone was bold enough to flout the rules, I reasoned it could only be Squidward. However, as the approaching figure materialized in the moonlight, my heart lurched and blood drained from my face, leaving me pale and trembling. A figure emerged from the darkness, her form obscured by a flowing robe, and it's fucking Olivia. Her imposing frame barely concealed by the garment. Despite the wind whipping at the lantern in her hand, its flame revealed a captivating aura that transcended the attempt at an anonymity. I definitely said that wrong. At anonymity. My eyes glued to her every move. I watched her progress with a mixture of trepidation and fascination. That path leads to the annex building. What could possibly be going on in the empty annex building at this late hour? My curiosity simmered, urging me to follow Olivia's footsteps with cautious vigilance. Ooh, new scene. Olivia's pace faltered about after a short distance, and she paused before a dilapidated structure. Halfway between the courtyard and the opposing annex building, I caught a glimpse of it earlier. The cabin appeared ready to crumble at any moment, its weathered timbers groaning under the weight of neglect. Olivia, however, seemed unfazed by his precarious state. With a practiced hand, for the surgeon's precision, she opened the door and slipped inside. As the door creaked shut, I carefully approached and gave the knob a gentle turn. Creak! Of course she wouldn't leave it unlocked. Oh, never mind. Oh, man. Something of immense significance must have been concealed within those walls. Evident in the deliberate act of securing the door at that unsettling hour. My mind raced with possibilities and urged to try unravel the truth, but then the weight of my initial business came crashing down, leaving me no choice but to turn away. A frustrated sigh escaped my lips. Dude, like, dog, this is not that serious. You can go there any time, like day, night, whatever. I mean, I get your duties, the mausoleum and around the, I don't know, the palace, but damn, bro, you can at least go there at least once. Well, she is the housekeeper, so I guess keep working overnight wouldn't be entirely unexpected. Fucking. If she had to sneak around like that in the middle of the night, it must have been way more urgent than I first thought. I attempted to rationalize her actions, justifying them in my mind, as I turned and walked away. Yet the weight of my concern remained, and I messed up. Give me a second. No. Concern remained, manifesting the heaviness on my steps. And now we continue. Reaching the mausoleum, I found Squidward leaning against the cold stone, his eyes closed in contemplation. I'm calling this motherfucker Squid from now on, I don't care. Like, generally, this is annoying. Bathed in the soft moonlight, he seemed unaware of his hair glowing an ethereal blue, his color intensified by the night. This gave him an air of quiet mystique. My lord, I'm here, Clara says. The sound of my call reached him, drawing his eyes open gradually. A gentle smile like the first rays of dawn spread across his face. Oh, Clara, I'm pleased you're here. Did you have any trouble getting here? Yeah, I had trouble, alright, but like fucking went to a cabin. No, I'm a regular here by now. It's been like 3 months, dog. That's a relief to hear. I was concerned for I couldn't come for you myself. He gathered... I don't know why I said come for you. He gathered the blanket that had been resting on his lap. Knowing my stories can run a bit long, I thought you might appreciate this. I'm alright. I'm not feeling the chill too much. I extended my hand at Wolf waist, hoping to convince him of the mild temperature, but Squidward didn't seem to believe me. No, I really mean it, my lord. You should put the blanket on. Squidward's hands appeared, palm open and inviting, his fingers outstretched like a bridge waiting to be crossed. I locked my eyes with him, then intertwined our fingers. If there's a kiss, yeah, I'm just gonna skip it. I'm not in the mood for romance today. He slowly pulled me closer, the warmth of his touch radiating through my palm. He led me to the seat beside him, his gentle hug, a silent command to join him. How is this, brother? How is this? He says. This way we can both be covered. I was draping the blanket over our shoulders when his hand stilled, the blanket suspended in midair. A gasp escaped his lips, not from exertion. Okay, do not fucking say it from exertion, but from the sudden awareness of our proximity. There was warmth of his presence intensified under the shared blanket, and I turned to look at him, drawn in by his nearness. Oh God, damn, bro. The silence stretched thick and heavy until Squidward, like a rusty wind-up toy, began to turn his head. What an analogy. His cheeks flushed with a rosy glow were visible in the moonlight's soft luminance. Yeah, whatever. Alright, I'm sorry, Clara. I was too close, wasn't I? It's alright, you were just trying to be thoughtful. You may rise if you find it. No, wait, perhaps I should rise instead. What? I'm perfectly fine, my lord. Please remain seated. Please remain seated. I can like those like train stations. Please remain seated while we depart. Type shit. My attempt to rise from the ground became a comedic spectacle as my feet tangled in the treacherous depths of the blanket. Squidward, the unwitting participant in my impromptu performance, attempted to regain his balance, but our efforts were doomed to failure. We rolled across the floor in a flurry of limbs. When we finally came to a stop, our faces were only a few inches apart, and that's like that. So even like in any book, there has to be at least that part in like the romance books. God damn. I couldn't help but laugh at the ridiculousness of the blanket engulfing us like a playful octopus. Squidward, caught in the unexpected turn of events, soon joined in. I laughed, filling the night with joy and a touch of self-deprecating humor. Maybe you shouldn't laugh so fucking much, bro. There's still people sleeping outside. After a while, breathless and grinning, we untangled ourselves and continued our conversation. The memory of our shared closeness forever etched in our minds. Are you alright? I laughed so hard I could hardly stand up straight. I'm actually doing like a bleep at the laugh. Actually, me too. Dude, no one says that, dog. No one says that. Not even old times. I don't think they even say that. The seriousness of our unintended conversation was swept away by the wave of embarrassment. In its wake, a lighter atmosphere emerged, filled with playful laughter. The shift it moved allowed me to reframe my question, infusing it with a touch of humor and a mirror the newfound ease we now shared. Well, now that the air has clear, perhaps you'd like to share what brings you here tonight? What brings us here tonight? Goddamn. There's a matter I wish to discuss with you privately. The day felt suffocating, filled with the weight of countless eyes watching our every move. The persistent scrutiny of other servants made it difficult for Squidward and me to find a comfortable place for a private conversation. Squidward gave a hefty sigh and pushed himself into a seated position. And lastly, I needed reassurance, the certainty that you trusted me. Without question, I trust you, my lord. Thank you, Clara. Everything is now perfectly clear. The vigidity bridge. The rigidity of his features softened, replaced by an expression that spoken of ease and comfort. The seriousness that had once clouded his eyes was now replaced by a spark of youthful spirit. This wasn't a setback, but a revelation. It warmed my heart to see him finally open up and reveal his true self. When he became aware of the intensity of my gaze, Squidward gently looked away. I almost said it, Edward. Almost said it. Considering our current location, would you be interested in taking a walk together? Oh my god, dog! Please, homie! Dude, this is not the time for a walk. The garden is particularly stunning at night. The garden is probably too dark to see much, wouldn't you say? The garden, which I had noticed through the corridor windows before coming here, was completely shrouded in impenetrable darkness. But Edward, his hand outstretched with unwavering confidence, dispelled it with a reassuring gesture. You'll see things differently when you see it for yourself. You'll be singing a different tune. Oh shit! This actually looks kind of nice. Damn. Squidward over here might be right. I kind of still had preemptively lit the lamps. My god. Alleviating my concern as the soft glow illuminated the path. And that's what gave him his confidence, I reckoned, having a look around. This is not dark at all, homie. I ain't gonna lie. There's fireflies everywhere, and the life and the moon is probably just, doing shit. My word, this place is complete metamorphosis from its earliest state, dude. No one says that. I don't think even in the olden days someone says metamorphosis. Fucking hell. The garden at nightfall is a source of immense pride for our manor. I have heard accounts of whole night festivities taking place here in the past. Don't tell me you still do that, do you? Things haven't been quite the same. Honestly, I don't think it has been the same. With your mother dead or your dad's sick, I don't fucking think so. Edward's voice is still laced with a hint of worry, carried a hopeful melody I had never heard before. Perhaps I shall consider reviving the practice when my father regains his health. Like, if he regains his health. I'm sorry for being brutal, but goddamn. I have full confidence that he will recover. Lifting the candle stand beside me, I met Edward's Squidward's warm smile, and we began our walk. The air hung heavy until we reached the fountain, where he finally broke his silence and spoke. As you are aware, I am ostracized but within these walls. It probably has something to do with Mrs. Quilla's orders. The Squid situation is far more complex than orders, Clara. I am this is Twilight. I am a vampire. Squidward's lips became a tight line. The subject still a thorny. Just like the title. Barrier to his voice. The candlelight flickered and danced in his hazy blue eyes, reflecting the turmoil within. Sensing his struggle, I reached out a silent offering of comfort. Perhaps we can discuss this matter next time. There may not be a next time. Whoa. He murmured in a voice trembling with unease. Startled, I yelped and flinched. My focus was solely on him, rendering me oblivious to the stone beak jutting out from the ground. Oh. Acting swiftly, Edward wrapped his arms around me, but inadvertently dropped the candle stand. It's just like, he drops the candle stand, and all of a sudden, the entire garden fucking goes aflame. The swirling candle would tumble down, its flame spreading and sputtering and dying in the darkness. A moment of silence settled upon us before Edward caught my cheek, his touch gentle and reassuring. Are you all right? Squidward asks. Yes, my lord, but the candlelights, the fucking candlelights. With a heavy sigh escaping my lips, I felt the tension ease from Squidward's embrace as he loosened his hold. The noise we created may attract unwanted attention. Let me escort you back to your chamber. I assure you I'm alright. Please proceed ahead of me. Oh my god, please, no. Like, I kind of want you to just go to your chamber. I cannot in good conscience leave you alone, especially considering I am the one who requested your presence. But I'm not saying that. A situation is situated along the way here. Anyway, What do you mean? My room is on the opposite side to your piercing epiphany jolted me upright. You're returning to the mausoleum again? Squidward inclined his head in a tepid acknowledgement. Yes, I visit often on nights when slumber eludes me. It provides a sense of solace. Even on a night as frigid as this? It's like, dude, what do you mean as frigid as this? It's probably like June. You surely fall ill if you remain awake all night. Did you not claim earlier that the temperature was mild? Damn. It most certainly is now. Shit. Squidward's lips twisted into a bemused smile, his surprise betraying him at my bold declaration. He shifted awkwardly, unable to meet my gaze, and glanced down at the floor. Then I suppose I have no other choice. His expression bore a curious mix of embarrassment and an inexplicable pleasure, as if he had never encountered such a feeling before. Astonishment washed over me as I witnessed this unfamiliar side of him, prompting me to turn my head away in surprise. The feeling was strange, a nebulous sensation that eluded comprehension. My mouth's kind of tweaked out there. Cloaked in the presence of vigilance, I shouted at him as we made our way through the labyrinthine corridors. At destination, Squidward's room. Oh my god, bro, we're gonna go to his fucking room. Oh nah. Oh nah. I might need to save here. Nah, I'll say it in chapter 4. He pivoted towards me, his eyes asking a silent question. Are you happy now? My hand instinctively reached for the doorknob. Squidward's face contorted in bafflement as he restrained my hand. Are you truly comfortable entering a man's chambers? It's quite alright, sir. I've been in here countless times while cleaning. Oh, I see. Despite my discomfort was palpable. Yeah, probably hiding something in his fucking room. He sought to hide his discomposure by burying his head in his hands, having sensed my concern for his fixation. You may enter, Squidward says. Though his shyness was unnecessary, the tips of his ears betrayed a blush, their color vibrant against the pillars of his skin. If I have to read a fucking sex scene, I will lose my shit. If you pardon my intrusion, sir. I pushed the door open and surveyed the room within. A pleasant surprise awaited me, and his room was meticulously tidy, a testament to the effort to maintain order despite their lack of interest in the actual owner of this room. I sauntered over to the wardrobe and casually selected a change of clothes. Edward, who had been stationed by the closed door, dashed towards me with surprising agility. Okay, so here's the scene, right? She goes into the room. She looks around for the fucking tininess shit. I don't know why she's so really nilly up with the tidy crap. And then Edward's at the door. Squidward's at the door, and then he runs into the room, which I guess makes sense. Clara, what purpose does my wardrobe, the wardrobe, serve? It's for you to change into. Here's your nightshirt. I understand. Thank you. Dude, I don't even use a nightshirt. Just wear what I wear. And would you like assistance in changing it to your nightshirt? God damn it. That's probably what they actually say back then. His eyelids fluttered rapidly before widening in surprise. I don't know why I say back then like as if it was like 1990s. This shit was probably like in the 1790s. The flush in his cheeks extended to the tip of his nose, a lingering effect of the cold, perhaps. No, thank you. I'm capable of doing it myself. I nodded respectively, observing as Squidward hastily snatched his nightshirt. The fact Squidward actually has a nightshirt. Yo. This is Squidward changing to his fucking nightshirt, but I can't. Just the fact that Squidward actually has a nightshirt in those episodes. Oh my god, man. It's shuffled away. He isn't a lady, I suppose. I decided to respect Squidward's autonomous choice. Once he was changed, Squidward informed me I was free to leave if I desired. However, I remained adamant. Gnawing anxiety stirred within me as Squidward, now lying on his bed, cast repeated glances towards the window. The mausoleum, his mother's final resting place, seemed to exert an undeniable pull on him. I intend to remain here until he falls asleep, so there's no point in persisting. With directness, I cut through the silence, and Squidward responded with a grim nod. Clara, I'm not a child, he says. And when have I treated you as such? Right now, don't you think? You are mistaken. Do you truly wish for a demonstration of what treating someone like a child is like? No. Oh, come on, bro. Fucking lullaby. I thought it was gonna be a story. I took a seat on the edge of the bed and began singing a lullaby, mimicking the soothing melody my mother had sung to me as a child. Squidward paused, his brow forward in perplexity. What troubles you? She says. I believe I heard this song before, somewhere. It's a popular lullaby. My mother used to sing it to me when I was troubled, Clara says. Your mother, may I ask as to her nature? It's a crazy way to say if she's dead or alive, goddamn. As long as you don't find it trivial, of course. My tales, for the most part, chronicled my mother's admonitions before my various mishaps. Despite my inability to fathom what he found so captivating about my mundane narratives, Squidward steadfastly urged me to continue. My grumpy visage, drained of further stories, stared back at him. Why do you find stories of my humiliation so amusing? Crazy work. Crazy ass shit. Squidward's hand darted out in a flurry of motion, a desperate attempt to undo the misunderstanding. It's not music. It's not amusement I seek. I was simply curious, as my nanny never reprimanded me. I dare say you never caused her trouble. Though I wouldn't call myself. Okay, bro. I'm not reading that. Well, judging by the peaceful way you lie on your bed, I say you are. With a playful glint in my eye, I reached out to poke his cheek, but he swiftly intercepted my hand. Do you really think that of me? Squidward asks. Pulled by a sudden force, I found myself struggling against the bed sheets, whatever. The momentum threw me on top of it as if I were to eat him alive. Dude, why in the fuck? Dude, this is taking so long. Jesus Christ. A chapter is supposed to be a chapter, not an episode. His eyes wide in surprise, clearly not anticipating this unexpected turn of events. Attempting to quell the frantic pounding in my chest, I parted my lips to utter a word. A shared reflex propelled us both upright, our eyes drawn to the imposing door as if by an invisible force. A sudden recollection of the handbook sparked in my mind, prompting me to hesitantly address him. My lord. Dude, just fucking say his name, goddamn. She remained silent. Squidward offered no response to my query. His face drained of color as if he had committed some heinous act. What, you got in mind of his mother? Alright, mother, he says. I beg your pardon. I beg your finest pardon, you dumbass. My mother's calling for me. Whoa. Oof. His voice brought confusion within me. What kind of mother would pound on her son's door like that? Oh, the door knocked, I guess. A grimace contorted his face at the sound of the reunited pummeling on the door. When I visit a mausoleum these days, I find myself thinking of you even more. The confusion in his eyes gradually faded and replaced by untraversable darkness. I should not have. This is my fault, because Squidward says. You cannot fucking believe that, can you? A familiar face resurfaced from my mind. The face of the one who taught me the rules. Was it Mrs. Quiller? Did Olivia claim that was your mother? Oh, the knock. My gaze locked into his hand as he grasped the necklace tightly around his neck. So Olivia's a good... Bad son of a bitch, goddamn. Alright, the red gem, which had been glinting in the moonlight, vanished into the shadows cast by his hand. A maelstrom of rage returned within me, threatening it to erupt like a volcano. Maelstrom of rage? Wait, a maelstrom of rage turned within me into... That's crazy work. Makes sense though, I guess. I mean, this motherfucker's been doing damn much. Goddamn. Never mind, I'll just prove to you it's not her, she says. Interval with the spirit of the lady of this house, I cannot stand idly by and witness her torment her own son. With steely resolve, I rose to my feet, only to be abruptly pulled back down by a restraining force around my wrist. Squidward had not released his hold on my hand, his grip unwavering. He pleads. Clara rebukes. And I accidentally did that. I found clearly I wished to sleep. Unable to resist, I yielded and settled back down on the edge of his bed. Squidward's eyes fluttered shut, the blue moon painting his face in a ghostly light. Keeping an eye on the door, I sang a soothing lullaby, my voice a gentle balm to his troubled spirit. As the last note faded to the quiet night, I'm not singing. Sleep descended upon him, offering a temporary haven for the chilling echoes of the door. Alright, the pounding, unlike what Squidward had said before, it still haunted his sleep. Withdrawing my hand from his grasp, I rose slowly to my feet, each step awaiting A weighty echo in the stillness of the night as I near the door. Its darkness seemed to beckon me closer. And I guess she like tiptoes her way to it's literally what it says. Flood of inky blackness, corridors of the house, already barren in daylight, now appeared as hollow and desolate as a forgotten crypt. Silence was absolute, broken only by the frantic rhythm of my heart. This was at the company refuge. Described in the pages of the handbook, it was a place of secrets and shadows, a place where hope struggled to survive. Interesting. Then why did Squidward stop me from opening the door? Perhaps within the darkness he conjured an image of his mother, a vision born of yearning and guilt. It was a fragile illusion, a spiderweb spun in the dead of night, ready to be shattered at the first touch of truth. The longer he held onto that illusion, the deeper he sank into the abyss of self-deception, leaving me to wonder if he would ever find the courage to confront the truth that waited him outside the door. With a sigh and exhaustion in my body, which escaped my lips. Let's see. Sleep yet again will be an elusive visitor tonight, I thought to myself, closing the door behind me. That is that. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm just gonna end the recording here. I'm not gonna try to do an outro or anything. I'm just gonna end the recording here. God damn, bro. It's nice. It was a nice chapter. Not gonna lie.